Hey friends, just wanted to share some insights tonight after completing a shift at the hospital. So, I'm in this weird transition phase, different phases of my life, different versions of myself, um, between my old x-ray job that I've been working for 15 years, an x-ray tech at a very large hospital where I live, very successful on in different levels, I suppose. I checked a lot of boxes for a long time, and I'm making the transition into being an entrepreneur and a businesswoman and a coach and all sorts of things that just resonate with my soul on like a deeper level now. And it's weird being between worlds, essentially, and still sometimes participating in the old one, to pay the bills and things like that. And I'm getting to the point where I'm able to see parts of my old life as a playground to reflect on and to practice the new me, versus being resentful that sometimes I'm still here. And that's been a really powerful shift. And I just had so many beautiful insights tonight and reflective moments as I really went in with the intention of remembering that I'm no longer an x-ray tech as part of my identity. Remembering that I'm much more than that. I know that I'm so much more than that now. I'm a light worker. I'm a healer. I'm an inspiration. I help motivate people, also make big changes in their lives. And x-ray is just something that I sometimes do. And it's bizarre, letting go, trying to remember the new despite your external circumstances looking very much still like the old sometimes. I did a good job, actually. I did a very good job remembering that tonight. That was powerful. I also just wanted to share the concept of not everything's supposed to be forever. I do not see the fact that I'm switching careers, that I'm making these changes in my life, as any kind of failure or any kind of signal that my first career was wrong. Because it was very much right for those versions of me way back then, 15, 17 years ago when I first started going to school for this. It was a very good choice for that Brittany. It was a very smart choice, a very calculated choice, and it fit for a long time until it didn't. But I've also, I guess what I want to get back to is realizing how much certain phases of your life actually set you up for the next ones. I can look at the work that I've done here, the years that I've spent here, and I can see the skills that I've developed because of the field that I worked in, because of the type of work that I've done up until this point in my life. I can see how much it actually set me up in certain ways to be able to excel at the coaching and the guiding and all of these beautiful chapters that I've been stepping into in the last, couple of years or so. It's definitely developed my character in ways that allow me to move forward and step into these new versions, not from a place of starting over, but from a place of already having these skills brought out in me. Like, how cool is that? Right now I'm picturing kind of the experiences we go through actually help develop our character, right? Character development, like in a story. It's the things that the characters go through that help develop who they are and the depth to them and all that kind of stuff. And I also want to circle back real quick to the idea that not everything is supposed to be forever. And there's this idea, like in our society and in our culture, that if something doesn't last forever, it was some sort of failure. And that's not true. Whether it's a job or a relationship, all sorts of phases and decisions that we go through and that we make in our lives. Not everything has to be forever. Some things just play out for a certain amount of time, and when we've outgrown them, I think the true test is, can we gracefully learn to let go of things that no longer serve us? To recognize that they no longer serve us and to not feel obligated to continue to participate in something that doesn't fit anymore. Like, how brave is that? To go against the grain, and instead of feeling obligated to see something out forever that doesn't satisfy you anymore, that doesn't bring you joy or whatever it was that got you in it in the first place, that you choose to say, I think I've had enough of this. It's time to move on to something else. That's brave. That's not failure, that's brave. So, I guess that's it for now. I need to get home. But for anyone else that's going through any kind of transformation, any kind of, especially career changes, big changes in your life, consider the idea of using your old life as a playground to practice your new skills on, kind of the new you on, how you present yourself, how you carry yourself, the type of person you want to be. It doesn't have to be so serious and heavy. So I hope that helps someone out there, and have a good night. I'll see you in the next one.